Ready to chat your way to fluency? Conversation classes are the way to go. So what are conversation classes? They're structured learning sessions designed to boost your speaking and listening skills in a new language. First up, they help you enhance your speaking skills. Think of fluency, pronunciation, and clearly expressing your thoughts. Next, you'll build a bigger vocabulary, learning new words and idioms for everyday chat. Listening comprehension? Yep, that's covered too. You'll get better at understanding different accents and speeds. And hey, it's all about confidence. These classes create a comfy space where you can speak without fear. Here's how it works. Start with warm-up activities, then dive into guided conversations on cool topics. Role plays get you practicing real-life situations, and feedback sessions fine-tune your skills. Effective classes mean a supportive environment, active listening, and using authentic materials like videos and podcasts. The perks: cultural exchange, improved social skills, and a lifelong love for learning. So why wait? Boost your language skills with conversation classes today. Stop doing boring grammar drills. Do these 12 things instead to boost your English fluency. 1. Speak English as much as possible. Practice makes perfect. 1. Get a personal tutor for instant feedback and guidance. 1. Immerse yourself daily. Change phone settings, listen to music, read news. 1. Use tech wisely. Apps, YouTube, and speech recognition tools are your friends. 1. Match resources to your level for effective learning. 1. Challenge yourself. Step out of your comfort zone. 1. Work on pronunciation for clear communication. 1. Learn phrases, not just words, to speed up speech. 1. Master idioms to sound native. 1. Embrace discomfort. Mistakes are part of the process. 1. Consider big lifestyle changes like moving or hosting travelers. 1. Plan ahead for conversations to build confidence. Ready to level up your English? Start today. Have you ever dreamed of speaking English effortlessly, sharing your thoughts in perfect flowing sentences? Today we're taking a step closer to making that dream a reality. We'll explore powerful tips to help you on your path to English fluency. These tips aren't just about memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary lists. They're about embracing the joy of language learning and building confidence. So grab your favorite notebook, a steaming cup of tea, and get ready to embark on this exciting adventure together. Let's begin. Before we dive into the tips, let's define our goal fluency. What does it actually mean to be fluent in English? It's not just about speaking perfectly without any pauses or hesitations. True fluency is about communicating your ideas effectively and effortlessly. It's about understanding and being understood, connecting with others on a deeper level through the power of language. Fluency is like that feeling of freedom in speaking. It's about expressing yourself with confidence and ease, without getting bogged down by self-doubt or fear of making mistakes. Remember, fluency isn't a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of learning, growing, and discovering the magic of language.
Now let's talk about confidence. When you believe in yourself, you unlock a whole new level of potential. One of the most powerful ways to build confidence is through practice. The more you speak, the more comfortable you'll become. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your journey.
Let's talk about the fear of making mistakes. It's natural to feel self-conscious when starting out, but mistakes are not the enemy, they're our greatest teachers. Each stumble helps your brain learn. You're forging new pathways, strengthening your grasp. See mistakes as opportunities for growth. Acknowledge, correct, and move on. Embrace the process, laugh, and keep practicing.
Chapter 4. Tune in and level up, the magic of podcasts. Ready to add a bit of magic to your language learning journey? Let me introduce you to the world of podcasts. They're like free audio courses on any topic imaginable. Listening to podcasts is not only entertaining, but incredibly beneficial for improving your listening comprehension. You'll get accustomed to different accents, learn new vocabulary and context, and absorb natural sentence structures without even realizing it. Start with podcasts geared towards English learners. As you gain confidence, branch out and explore topics that genuinely interest you. The key is to make listening a regular habit.
Chapter 5. Release your inner storyteller. Record your own audiobook. Here's a fun and effective way to practice your pronunciation and boost your confidence. Record yourself reading an English audiobook. Choose a book you love, a chapter that resonates with you, or even just a page to start. Find a quiet spot where you feel comfortable. Hit record on your phone or computer and start reading aloud. Once you've finished recording, listen back to yourself. Pay attention to your pronunciation, intonation, and pacing. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with hearing your own voice speaking English. Chapter 6. Unlock the power of phrases, your secret weapon to fluency. Ready to supercharge your vocabulary and sound more like a native speaker? Let's talk about the power of learning phrases. Think about it. Native speakers don't think in single words, but in chunks of language. By learning common phrases, you'll not only expand your vocabulary, but also internalize natural sentence structures and rhythms. Start by creating vocabulary lists, organized by themes or situations. Then practice using these phrases in real-life conversations or write short dialogues incorporating them. It's like having a treasure chest of ready-made expressions at your disposal.
Chapter 7. One word at a time. Building a strong foundation. For those just starting their English journey, it's perfectly okay to begin with the basics, individual words. Think of them as building blocks, the foundation upon which you'll construct your fluency. Start by focusing on high-frequency words, the ones you encounter most often in everyday conversations and reading materials. Once you've learned a few new words, find creative ways to practice using them. You can write sentences, create flashcards, label objects around your house, or even teach them to a friend or family member. Remember, every word you learn is a step closer to fluency.
Chapter 8. Mastering the sentence. From words to fluent expression. Once you've built a solid foundation of individual words, it's time to start piecing them together into sentences. This is where the magic of communication truly comes alive. Begin by practicing with simple sentence structures such as subject, verb, object. As you gain confidence, gradually increase the complexity by adding adjectives, adverbs, and prepositional phrases. The key is to practice consistently and challenge yourself to use new vocabulary and grammatical structures. Remember, every sentence you form brings you one step closer to fluency.
Chapter 9. The Grammar Myth. Don't let it hold you back. Let's talk about grammar for a moment. It's often seen as the be-all and end-all of language learning, but here's a secret. It doesn't have to be. While understanding basic grammar is important, don't get bogged down in memorizing every single rule or exception. The most important thing is to be understood. Instead of spending hours poring over grammar books, focus on immersing yourself in the language. Listen to native speakers, read books and articles, and most importantly, speak as much as possible. Remember, fluency is not about speaking perfectly, but about communicating effectively.
Chapter 10. Use it or lose it. The importance of consistent practice. Consistency is key in language learning. Think of it like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Make English a daily habit, even for a few minutes. Listen to a podcast while getting ready, read an article during lunch, or practice with a language partner. Find enjoyable activities and make them regular. Every bit of practice counts. Chapter 11. Expanding your lexicon. The magic of synonyms. Ready to add a touch of eloquence to your English? Let's unlock the treasure chest of synonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same or similar meanings, and they're a fantastic way to expand your vocabulary and add variety to your speaking and writing. Instead of using the same old words repeatedly, challenge yourself to find synonyms. Each synonym carries its own subtle nuances and connotations, adding depth and richness to your language. A fun way to learn synonyms is by using a thesaurus or online dictionary. The more synonyms you learn, the more precise and expressive your language will become.
Chapter 12. Guidance from the experts. The power of a teacher. Sometimes we all need a little guidance on our language learning journeys. That's where the expertise of a teacher can be invaluable. A good teacher can provide personalized feedback, address your specific challenges, and help you stay motivated and on track. Whether you prefer one-on-one tutoring, online courses, or classroom classroom settings, there are countless options available to suit your learning style and budget. A teacher can act as your language mentor, providing support, encouragement, and a fresh perspective on your progress. So, embrace the guidance of a teacher and watch your fluency flourish.
Chapter 13. Think in English, unlock the flow. Ready to unlock a whole new level of fluency? Let's talk about the power of thinking in English. Instead of translating from your native language to English, challenge yourself to start thinking directly in English. This will help you internalize the language, improve your recall, and speak more spontaneously. Start small. Try thinking in English while you're doing everyday activities. As you become more comfortable, gradually increase the complexity of your thoughts. It's like opening up a secret passageway to fluency. Chapter 14. Embracing the quirks. English is weird and wonderful. Let's be honest, English can be a bit of a quirky language. It's full of irregular verbs, silent letters, and exceptions to every rule. But that's part of what makes it so interesting and fun to learn. Instead of getting frustrated by the inconsistencies, embrace them as part of the language's unique charm. Laugh at the absurdities, marvel at the contradictions, and celebrate the sheer creativity of English. So embrace the quirks, enjoy the journey, and remember that fluency is not about perfection, but about communication. Chapter 15. Join the Journey free email course for English fluency. Ready to take your English fluency to the next level? I'm excited to announce the launch of my free email course designed to guide you step by step on your language learning journey. In this course, you'll receive daily tips, strategies, and resources to help you improve your listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your skills, this course has something for everyone. Sign up for the free email course today and let's embark on this exciting adventure together. Your English fluency adventure awaits. Congratulations on reaching the end of this video. You've taken a significant step towards unlocking your English fluency potential. Remember, the journey to fluency is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and never stop exploring the magic of language. Choose one or two tips from this video that resonate with you and start implementing them into your daily routine. The world is waiting to hear your voice, your stories, and your ideas expressed in fluent English. Go out there, embrace the journey, and never stop believing in the power of language to connect us all. Okay, so have you ever totally misinterpreted a text and it ruined your whole day? Yeah, me too. Communication is literally everything, whether you're texting your BFF, emailing your boss, or writing a killer college essay. Seriously though, bad communication can lead to some seriously awkward and messy situations. It's the worst. That's why I'm so here for this video. We're going to be diving deep into the wild world of written communication because, let's be real, good writing skills are the key to success in life. Okay, maybe not the key, but a really important one. So grab your notebooks, ditch those distractions, and let's get ready to become communication masters. You down? Let's go. Okay, I know, grammar can be a total drag, but trust me, using proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation is the bare minimum. Imagine sending an email to a potential employer with a bunch of typos. Not cute. It just makes you look totally unprofessional, and nobody wants that. Luckily, we live in a magical time where we have a million resources at our fingertips. Grammarly, anyone? That thing is a lifesaver. Use it, love it, and thank me later. Seriously though, a little effort goes a long way in making sure your message is clear and comes across exactly how you want it to. No more accidental your instead of your. Okay? Okay, moving on. Here's the tea. When you're texting your bestie, they can hear the sarcasm dripping from your voice. But in writing, not so much. This is where things get tricky. You've got to be super mindful of how your words might be interpreted without your tone of voice and all the facial expressions you make when you're being sarcastic. For example, let's say you send a message "Oh, that's just great," after your friend spills coffee on your new sweater. In person, they totally get that you're not actually thrilled. But in writing, it could easily be taken the wrong way. See what I mean? It's all about context, people. Chapter 3. Okay, can we all agree that nobody has time for long, rambling paragraphs? Like, get to the point. Being clear and concise is key. Avoid using a million different words when one will do. And for the love of all that is holy, break up those massive blocks of text. Paragraphs are your friends, people. They make everything easier to read and understand. Oh, and before you hit send on anything important, read it over a few times. You'd be surprised how many mistakes you can catch just by doing that. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Chapter 4. Listen up, because this is important. The way you write to your grandma should be very different from the way you write to, like, your lab partner. It's all about knowing your audience and using the appropriate level of formality. If you're emailing a professor, keep it professional and respectful. Save the slang and emojis for your group chat. On the other hand, if you're texting a friend, you can totally be more casual. Just remember to always be respectful and considerate, regardless of who you're talking to. Chapter 5. Alright, you guys want to know the secret to speaking English like a boss? It's all about practice, practice, practice. But like, not just any practice. We're talking about strategic, targeted practice that actually gets results. One of my favorite things to do is find a native English speaker and just, like, absorb everything they say. Pay attention to their pronunciation, their intonation, their choice of words, and don't be afraid to imitate them. It might feel weird at first, but I promise it helps. Another pro tip: break down your learning into smaller chunks. Instead of trying to memorize a million new words at once, focus on learning a few at a time and actually using them in conversation. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become. Oh, and one last thing. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Seriously, everyone makes mistakes, especially when they're learning something new. The important thing is to learn from them and keep practicing. You got this. So there you have it, my friends. My top tips for mastering basic English communication skills. Remember, clear and effective communication is crucial in every aspect of life, from acing that job interview to maintaining strong relationships. By putting these tips into practice, you'll be well on your way to becoming a communication superstar. And who knows, maybe you'll even inspire someone else to up their communication game along the way. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest communication struggles? Drop your tips and experiences in the comments below. Let's chat. Ready to rock your conversation classes? Whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your skills, these tips will help you shine in any discussion. Follow these simple tips and become a conversation pro. First, understand the topic. Dive deep into the subject matters. Knowing the subject helps you think and share better during discussions. It gives you the confidence to speak up and contribute meaningfully. Next, build your vocabulary. Learn idioms, phrases, and synonyms related to the topic. This not only makes your speech more interesting, but also helps you express yourself more clearly. Practice speaking. Try language exchange. Talk to yourself or use conversation apps. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Listen actively. Tune into podcasts, videos, or chats with native speakers. Pay attention to their pronunciation, intonation, and the flow of their conversation. Focus on how they pronounce words and the flow of their conversation. Mimic their style to improve your own speaking skills. Prepare questions and answers in advance. Think about what you might be asked and how you can respond. Think about different perspectives and be ready to discuss them. This shows that you are thoughtful and engaged in the conversation. Engage in mock conversations with friends or classmates to simulate the real deal. This practice can help reduce anxiety and build confidence. Stay informed by reading up on current events. Being knowledgeable about what's happening in the world gives you more to talk about and makes you a more interesting conversationalist. This gives you more to talk about. It also shows that you are well prepared and have put thought into the conversation. Ask for feedback after classes. Constructive criticism is invaluable for improvement, and it helps you know what to improve on. Practice mindfulness. Being present in the moment can greatly enhance your communication skill. Stay calm and composed with deep breathing. This can help reduce nervousness and make you more focused. Lastly, be open and curious. Approach each conversation with a willingness to learn and share. Learn from others and share your ideas. This makes the conversation more dynamic and engaging. This makes conversations fun and meaningful. You got this. Remember, confidence comes with practice and preparation. Start applying these tips and watch your conversation skills soar. With dedication and effort, you'll become a conversation master in no time.